Hi, we're Letters to Chicken. I don't remember what we need for a suggestion, but I thought it would be nice to say hello.
I think it's an adjective and a totally weird noun.
Yeah. I knew that.
Jeff, do you want to get the adjective?
Sure. The adjective is deceptively.
That's an adverb, but we'll take it.
Deceptive.
No, deceptive.
It's just deceptive.
And your noun is pothole.
Pothole. Deceptive pothole.
It started out as a very small divot in the middle of the road. And through a harsh winter of freeze and thaw in the ice line of New Jersey, it grew.
You see, it grew because when water freezes, it expands, and then it condenses when it thaws, and then it expands again when it freezes, and it grew and grew, and it was in a bridge, and so it was getting dangerously close to the other side, as it were.
You see, that was the goal of this pothole. It had longed to swim in the beautiful Cuyahoga of New Jersey. It just thought if it could just get bigger and bigger, one day all of it would fall down into that glorious river.
And no one could know about the plans. If the general public knew that the pothole had ambitions, well, they'd call the mayor, they'd raise taxes, they'd fix the infrastructure, and the divot and the pothole would never, ever realize its dream. So while he was expanding and contracting and expanding and contracting, he made sure he only looked like he was still that tiny divot.
And it was tough, placing yourself at the exact right place to go unnoticed yet also expand. He found that the right lane folks were often a little bit less picky. They tended to report potholes less than those people in the left lane who just had all these problems and places to be. And he even
had all these problems and places to be, and so people in the right lane didn't. They were taking their time. Buses took the right lane. Oversized trucks, for the most part, were in the right lane, and every time they hit that pothole, it let out a little but a little one, so as to remain under the radar.
It was more of a chaotic neutral pothole than a strictly evil pothole, and yet it did take a perverse pleasure in knowing that sometimes later on down the road a flat tire would develop some of its victims.
And that's why you should never, ever piss off your local infrastructure, because you don't know what it's capable of.
The deceptive pothole.
The deceptive pothole.
Ian, I'm so sorry I'm late again. I really apologize. I just had to take my car to get repaired.
No problem. Let's get to it.
Okay, great. I just feel like I get my car repaired a lot, because I park in slot 16, and Cindy, she parks in slot 17. She's a terrible parker, but I love her. And I just feel like every time she hits my car, we exchange phone numbers. And so what I'm asking you here, Ian, is can you just like work it into my contract to just have like more days off to get my car repaired?
Wow, you're really coming to this performance review bold. Well, you know what you want. We were sort of thinking folks would be getting just an annual raise this year. Something pretty small to handle inflation. The pandemic has been tough, but I guess we could think about like a flexible schedule. When is the car repair shop open? Is it maybe certain hours?
Yeah, it's just 2 to 5, is usually when I set it. And I can just prearrange appointments. Cindy is pretty reliable in how often she dents my car, but I love her. I just want to be next to her, even if it's just to exchange insurance information again.
Cut to Robin and Cindy in the parking lot. Oh God, I'm so sorry I did it again.
It's totally, absolutely okay. I did not need those weird light bulbs.
God, you are just so accommodating. I mean, can I do anything for you? Like, I don't know, maybe bake a cake or...
Oh my God, there'd be nothing that made me happier than like to get a cake baked by you.
Cool, then we're even. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll bring you cake tomorrow. Just make sure you park right there.
Okay, I will do it.
Cut back to the performance review.
I'm diabetic too.
I was just gonna say, but this is actually kind of brilliant. I've had this thing for actually Harry in accounting. Would you suggest the like car accident kind of thing? I mean, how did it even start?
I mean, like she's just always a really bad driver, and we have assigned parking spaces, and it happened unintentionally, and we just got to know each other. And Robert asked to switch with me because his car is terrible, and I realized, no, this space is my true love.
Wow.
Cut to the manager and Harry in the parking lot. This is the second time this week that you've keyed my car.
I'm sorry. Your car is kind of like in a corner. It doesn't have any cars next to it. And I just thought, Harry, what if I just baked you a cake?
What? You want to bake me a cake? You would just one, like not key my car, or two, I don't know, get me some paint or switch parking spots with Robert.
I really can't switch parking spots with Robert for other reasons that are too long to go into. But are you allergic to anything? Maybe I could cook something like that.
Scene.
Look, I really do want to date you, but I just have to tell you, I am a left lane kind of gal, I get things done.
We came to this restaurant separately, so I didn't realize. I'm really a right lane gal myself. Left lane.
I was kind of getting that by the way we were standing out in the lobby waiting. You didn't even say anything to the maitre d'.
Well, no, the maitre d', he was gonna come to us when it was time. I didn't need to make a fuss.
Look, I'm gonna call I'm gonna call the manager over to our table right now.
No, you don't. No,
I'll just show you, how.
I know. I see left lane people. Oh my God.
Sir. Can I get somebody over here at our table, please?
No, see, you're causing too much of a commotion.
Hey.
Hey.
What's happening?
You have such a beautiful establishment here, but I just wanted to let you know, like, the maitre d', like, kind of ignored us for about 20 minutes when we were waiting in the lobby, like, waiting for
It
our
wasn't
table.
a big deal. He seemed very busy.
Oh my
Very
goodness.
busy.
Here at Chili's, we really work hard to make sure that every customer feels welcome. I am so sorry that our hostess just, maybe you didn't look like you were customers. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I like to
Our
dress
fault.
to impress, and you could just comp us our apps, our appetizers. That'd be awesome.
No, you don't. You don't have to do that. It was just part of the business. It's just something that you expect when you come in. You're gonna wait for a little while.
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do.
Hmm.
Free margaritas for everybody, huh?
Yeah.
The least I could do. Be right back.
Thank you so much. Now, I know it's just not your style, but you've got to admit. Here, try that margarita.
It's very sweet. It's very, very sweet. And it being free, these are like $11.50
It's too sweet, isn't it?
each.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse.
What's going on, folks?
Okay.
Not really liking the margarita that we just gave you for free?
Just give it time. It'll water down. It's fine.
It's very
Fine.
sweet.
I
mean, it's so sweet.
Yeah. This is Chili's. We have a mix. We have a mix, and all of your food comes from the microwave or the deep fryer. So I'm not sure what you were expecting.
Yep. I see. It'll water down. Just give it time.
I don't know. You want a lava cake? I'll just go in the back and stick it in the microwave for you.
You want that, honey? You want a lava cake?
No, I don't think I do.
No?
Look, honestly, thank you, miss. That's really kind of you. Send out some champagne here. I just got to get down to business here. Would you marry me?
What? No.
Dean. So, this whole trip to Puerto Rico has been amazing. And I think it's a big milestone for us, our first trip together. Since I'm kind of a little bit drunk, I have something to tell you, okay?
Sure, of course.
I'm from the Ice Line of New Jersey. Right next to the Cuyahoga River. There's a place. It just freezes and then melts and then freezes and just melts like all the time. And I know I've been living in San Francisco for a few years, but I just don't think it's my long-term home. The weather, I just miss the weather there.
You miss the weather of the Ice Line over the Cuyahoga River of New Jersey?
Yeah.
What could possibly the weather be like other than icy?
Just imagine one day it's melted and there's puddles everywhere. And then the next day it's icy again. So it's like it's actually amazing. It's kind of like living in an adventure novel, Every day you step outside and you don't know what's going to get you. Should you wear your snow boots? Should you wear your crampons? Should you wear flip-flops? You don't know.
Cut to their very first Christmas together at Val's home in Camden.
Here we go. Oof. I love Christmas feasts. Oh my God. Thanks, Mom.
Sweetheart, did you want your crampons before you go to a walk?
No, not a walk.
You know how it gets out there? It just expands all the time.
I know, Mom. Yep. I'll take them. Just toss them down the stairs.
Oh, okay. Now just watch your head.
Okay. It hit me. Oh my God, this happens sometimes.
Oh, sorry.
You have a crampon in your face right now.
Oh, yeah, we really sharpen them because, sometimes that ice is slick. So anyway,
I understand why you would sharpen a crampon for ice, but your mom just gleefully threw it at you and you got a head wound and she just laughed like that was
cut to marriage counseling. So when do you feel like the crack formed in your relationship?
When her mother threw a crampon and it landed in the side of her face, and her mother laughed, and they looked at me like I was crazy. Have you ever been to the Iceland of New Jersey?
No.
Beautiful thing about crack is they can melt and refreeze. We just need a sunny day in our relationship.
Yes, we're looking at a freeze and thaw situation.
Yeah. God, I love marriage counselors who are from Iceland. You just get it.
Nobody wants that. Nobody thinks, let's move to a place in which it's lucky part of the time and deadly icy. Maybe in an escape room, but not a life.
This is an escape room, honey. I hate to tell you this, but
Scene.
Scene.
Sometimes I just get like a little perverse pleasure knowing that me working at the DMV makes sure that everybody else has to wait in long lines.
My favorite part about being a housekeeper for a hotel chain is putting the toilet paper the way most people don't like it, which is instead of over so you can see it, it's under, so you have to reach under, and people have to figure out how to use our toilet paper holders in order to switch it.
Sometimes it takes me 7 weeks to switch one of those street lights. Yeah, the big red one over there. It took me 7 weeks, but I came out here every night with a 6-pack. Best 7 weeks of my life.
when I'm cleaning the fish tank at the office at work, I'll like clean it really well on like 3 sides, and then the 4th side I don't clean.
Sometimes I love making people wait 20 minutes before they get a table because, like, who the fuck is supposed to go to Chili's on a Wednesday anyway? They have problems.
Sometimes I like convincing new dates that I really want to live in Jersey or some other shitty place on the East Coast when I grow up, because it really freaks them out.
I like to tell dates that my favorite book is Atlas Shrugged because I've never read it, and they probably haven't either. And it's normally just assholes that say that. So, how do you treat an asshole? I'll find out.
Go ahead.
I really love you, Robin, and I know that.
That was really awkward.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. I just walked out the door and you said you loved me for the first time.
Yeah, I do. I just can't believe the sacrifices you've made in order to like be with me. And I just want to say, here's some cupcakes.
Oh man, can I be honest with you, Cindy?
Yes, please.
Like, brutally honest. Listen, I know you already know that I went through 7 cars for us to be together and for you to finally realize it. I'm also diabetic. I've been in 7 diabetic comas. So I've just been out for a couple of days. Actually, that's how my 7 cars were ruined, because you just kept hitting them while I was, in the hospital. And I love you so much, but I can't have cupcakes.
Well, that's it. Okay? Like,
What?
I'm a baker. I bake. It's what I do. It's who I am.
You can bake low carb, low sugar options.
I mean, I want to change, but do people ever really change?
I hope so.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this lovely little lunchroom thing, but I think I might have killed Harry.
What?
Yeah,
Okay, so
He's just in his cubicle, and I feel like I'm never gonna find love because I bike to work.
okay, I think I started a dangerous precedent right now, okay? Listen, Cindy, I love you, and I went through 7 diabetic comas and 7 cars to prove it. And even after all of that, if you're gonna dump me because I'm not gonna eat this cupcake, then you can just shut it.
Oh my God, I love the sight of you. It's turning me on.
Oh my God.
Can I?
Happy pen in your bag. Should I use it?
Use it.
Oh!
Supposed to go in the leg?
Should I not have stabbed him in the neck?
I feel like the leg is where it goes. But what do I know?
Try it again.
You possibly
No, not in the neck.
Oh, God, you said again. I thought it was the same way. So the leg now?
Yeah, try the leg.
Try the leg.
I just thought we would get a free burger, with this.
Oh,
Harry.
true love.
It was nice while it lasted.
I could buy a round of
Shut
my
up!